Hey guys, welcome to my first tutorial, scary stuff. Today I'm doing a gel manicure on my natural nails. As you can see, they aren't in the best condition as I've been practicing acrylic nails during lockdown on myself. I'm going to cut to the chase today. I have already filed my nails with a 180 grit nail file, and now I'm just going to push back my cuticles. After sanitising your tools, please dry them so they don't go rusty like this. So when I'm pushing back my cuticle, I just do it ever so slightly and very gently. There is no need to excessively push them back. So once you've pushed back your cuticles, you can go ahead with your Efile and remove all the dead skin around the cuticle area. I did struggle with this slightly, not the easiest when you're right-handed and I'm using my left hand. So yeah, all you can do is take your time really. Whoops. If you do slip, this drill bit doesn't hurt or damage your skin, by the way. You will see throughout the video that I struggle with the pinky the most. The angle here is just a bit mad. I like to be quite close to my nails when I'm doing them, and this just didn't allow. I just realised I didn't show you close up my Efile and the Efile drill bit I'm using. So I'll show you that in a second. It's normally a round head one that you use to remove the cuticles, but I'm using a slightly different tool that works just as well to remove, well, I find it works just as well to remove the cuticles. So this is what they look like when they're done. I'm really new to recording as well, and I've got like the ring light and the camera just above my nails, and yeah, I'm struggling a bit. But yeah, I then go and use a buffing block to buff the surface of the nails just so the gel polish adheres to it better. And again, I do it so differently when I'm using my left hand. When I'm using my right hand, I find it obviously a lot easier to move the buffing block properly from side to side across the nail bed. But as I'm using my left hand, you can see I just find it easy to hold the buffing block in position and move my nail across the buffing block from side to side instead. But the result's not really much different anyway. So now I'm going to use my prep solution just to wipe the surface of the nails, clean them up. Please do not use a cotton pad like I've done here. You need a lint-free wipe. You'll see why in a minute as well. The cotton wool sometimes kind of sticks to the nail and it just makes it a bit more difficult and messy to paint. So this is the bit you avoid if you do use a lint-free wipe, saves you from picking these bits off. But once we're good to go, I can then base coat the nails. I always use Mylee gel base coat as well as the top coat. I use a Mylee lamp as well. Some people swear by sticking to all the same brands, but I mean, I've mixed brands and I've not had any problems yet. The manicures seem to last just as long. So I'm trying to keep my layers quite thin. If I get too much product on the brush, I just wipe it off on the bottle, like so. Try my best to cap the free edge. If you can see, I'm pulling the skin back, like my actual thumb, just so I can make less of a mess, because it's really hard to do with short nails without getting it onto the skin. I filed my nails quite sharp at the corners because I feel like as product is going on, they do get a bit more rounded and quite built up with the polish. So yeah, I like quite a straight, sharp look. I am so sorry guys, I know you can barely see that nail being done. Again, I just find it so hard to paint this nail at this angle. It's really annoying. So they've been in the lamp for 2 minutes. This is what they look like coming out. I can now add my first layer of colour. As I said before, I do mix brands, so even though I've used a Mylee base coat, I am using a gel polish by Mad Doll today, and I'm just going to match it with my other hand. Again, I'm trying to keep my layers quite thin. If they're too thick, I find that they just have a hard time curing. I don't like to do more than 3 coats either before putting on my top coat. If you have a look at my thumb, you can see that that has had one too many coats. I mean, the rest of the nails on that hand are okay, but the thumb isn't very smooth, and that's just because it's had a hard time curing because it's had too much product on it, and that is not what you want. As I mentioned earlier, I don't find it the easiest to cap the free edge on short nails, so as you can see, I make quite a bit of mess doing it. Sorry about the focus there, it will return any minute. If you make a bit of a mess and get it on your skin, just try and remove it before you cure it in the lamp. It's just a bit trickier to remove once you've cured it. I've got a little brush that I should really be using for the cleanup, which I'll show you in a minute. So the glitter I'm going to use is also from Mad Doll. I actually got it to match a different colour, but when I saw these two next to each other on my little nail display, I thought it looked rather nice. So this is my little brush that I use to clean up all the mess that I make. I will put in the description where everything is from. If I do miss anything though and you want to know, just let me know in the comments. So my nails have been back in the lamp for 2 minutes after I put the first coat of colour on, so they are now ready for a second coat. Not very often I have to do 3 coats, but this colour doesn't look solid enough after 2, so I'm going to go in with a third and final coat. As I said before, you don't really want to do many more than 3 coats, well, any more than 3, because they just don't cure nicely. So a third and final one, and we'll see what it looks like at the end. So they've been in the lamp for another 2 minutes after their third coat. Finally, we can top coat the nails. So this is how they're looking after coming out of the lamp for the last time after their top coat. What you want to do now is wipe the nails with the finishing solution, which is the same as the prep. It's a 2-in-1, and you can use acetone, 100% acetone, instead of this to prep and to finish off the nail. But again, please use a lint-free wipe. You want to finish off with cuticle oil. It makes them look really nice and shiny and hydrates those cuticles. I am OCD, so this will get washed off pretty much straight away and my hands will remain crusty. That is how they look. Not too bad, are they? If you like them too, then give them a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments whether you prefer this natural look or the acrylic nail look. And if you prefer this matte top coat or the shiny one, I've gone for the natural nails. And I'll see you in the next one, guys.